Okay, this will just be a quick video showing how to build the Laser Saber air battery design and answer a few questions. I've gotten a lot of questions about the air battery since I posted my first video on the air battery, so I'll try to answer some of those questions. One question that comes in a lot is the source for the magnesium ribbon. I buy my magnesium ribbon from this website right here. I hope you can see this. It's gallium source. If you were to Google gallium source on Google, it's galliumsource.com, and you pull up this webpage. Anyway, they sell a roll of magnesium ribbon for $3.75 a roll. If you buy more rolls, it drops in price. So they have a pretty good deal going on that. The other most frequently asked question has to do with the carbon rod. Everybody wants to know where I get these rods from, what's my source. I just hunt these down on the internet and find the best deal I can find on them. A lot of times I get them on eBay. I don't think this one's from eBay, but I just did a lot of searching. I don't remember a specific source. When I found a price that seemed fair, I just ordered one. So first of all, I drilled a small hole in the top of the rod here, and I just inserted a copper wire. So that's pretty simple. Okay, so to start, we just take one sheet of paper towel. And you can make, I want to just make sure to point out that you can make these any size. You can use a small carbon rod, a little bit of magnesium ribbon. In this case, I'm going to use a whole roll of magnesium ribbon and a large carbon rod, but the principles are all the same. So we're going to go ahead and just use one layer of paper towel. You can see that one sheet, in this case, works perfectly. So I'm going to start by taking some of this. This is a tape that I found in the pharmacy department. It's a cotton cloth tape. I'm going to go ahead and start by just anchoring this this towel down like that, so that we can roll it over tightly. So you can see that's the you do want to keep a nice tight roll there. So just like that. Okay, so I'm just going to put a couple more small pieces of this cotton tape on here, just to kind of hold that down. And the next step we want to do is to take our magnesium ribbon and start attaching it to this carbon rod. Again, I'm going to use this cotton adhesive tape to start that. Okay, now it'll just be a matter of rolling it onto here with a little bit of separation. So I'll come back to that in 1 second. Okay, just want to point out one important thing. When you come around here, you come by the first winding, you want to make sure that you keep about an 1/8 inch spacing between the ribbon. Don't let the ribbon touch itself. You want to maintain this spacing all the way up here to the end. So I'll continue to put some more winds on here and be back in a second. Okay, one thing that I always do for durability reasons, as soon as I get to about my 3rd winding at the beginning and again at the end, I put on a layer of black electrical tape just to hold this on securely so that it doesn't come loose. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I put on 2 layers of the tape, and I'm going to continue on just as before, just rolling this on, a little bit of spacing. So I'll come back here and show you my progress in just a second. Okay, the only thing that's really of any importance as you continue this process is to keep your spacing even, and just keep these winds nice and tight. You don't want these loose at all, so keep a lot of tension on these. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this on up, and we'll see where we run out of ribbon at. Okay, you can see I've got the windings done all the way up here to the top. So now I'm just going to put a layer of electrical tape. I'm going to leave this portion sticking out free, and we can clip an alligator lead onto that. But that's pretty much it, folks. Let me put this last layer of tape on this end, and I'll be right back. Just thought I'd show how I attach the tape here. It may be helpful for somebody. I start the tape here and then I cross over the magnesium ribbon here, and then I come back in under it just to leave this ribbon exposed. And then I'll wrap the tape around a couple wraps, and that'll be it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm just going to cut off the excess of the wire there. And yeah, that's it. So this is our negative lead, this is our positive lead. So let me get something to hook up to it, and we'll see if there's any power on it just dry like this without adding any water or anything else to it. Okay, it's working. What I had to do to get it started was I actually was able to just blow on this, and the humidity in my breath, that was enough to get it started. So you can see it blinking away there. Turn it up a little bit. So anyway, it's enough to get this started. Now if I was to put this in just regular tap water or spring water or any other type of water, this would generate quite a few milliamps. Probably somewhere around 100 milliamps or more. Now you can also use salt water and get about an amp out of one of these. And you can also just dip it in water and then just let it run on the air humidity alone if you live in a humid environment. So yeah, really what you do with it from here on is just up to you, but it is kind of nice if you keep it with just fresh water. You can use it, you can let this dry out, and then reactivate it by wetting it down. So, just a few of the things you can do with this. Okay, so I have immersed this cell in oil. So, I don't know if that's what any of the rest of you necessarily want to do with the cells you build, but this is the direction I'm going with some of my experimentation with these magnesium cells. So here's the one we just made. This one I've been testing in oil for the last couple weeks, and it's amazing to me. The magnesium ribbon is staying very well preserved. So it appears to me that by submerging this in oil that we're able to preserve the cell really well. You can see it here running the jewel ringer, jewel thief, Stephen Jones / combined circuit. So yeah, anyway, seems to me that this will run a very, very long time. I'll post another update on this in the future, but I plan on just letting this one sit and run. And I don't really foresee anything that will stop this particular circuit anytime soon. But it's only one way to find out. Time will tell. Alright, let's all keep building and experimenting and see what we can discover.